Alright guys, so let's talk Christmas tradition. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Megan and I am a homeschooling mom to 6 kids ages 10 and under. And today, as I said, we're going to talk about Christmas traditions. So this is actually a collaboration with my friend Christy over at One Blessed Mess, and she is such a sweet mama of 5 with a new little babe that just gives me all the feels every time I see pictures and videos that she shares over on Instagram and on her channel. So make sure that you go check out her channel. She's so super sweet. Also, check out the playlist down below because not only is it just Christmas traditions in this collab, but it's also sharing what we got our kids for Christmas. So you'll want to check out that playlist down below. Now, in regards to what my kids got for Christmas, I actually already shared that in another video, so I will link that down below. It would have been a really long video if I had done both of these in one. So I will link that down below, and then I will link it again at the end of this video as well. Now, as far as Christmas traditions in our family, there are some that have been in our family from the first child that we had, and some that are only a few years old. I'm only going to talk about 4 of our traditions today, and these are kind of the main ones I think about when I think about what our Christmas traditions are. So the first thing is the way that we give gifts. And we have done this ever since my oldest was born. As I said at the beginning of the video, he is 10, and when he was born, we started a special way of gift giving to represent the gifts that the wise men brought. We have always wanted to be very intentional with our giving and with this time of year because I don't ever want it to feel like commercialized and all that kind of stuff. I want it to truly be about our Savior's birth and the celebration of that. So with that said, as far as gift giving, the way that we do is our children get 3 gifts each Christmas. They also get a stocking as well, which I will link that video down below also. But in those 3 gifts, they represent the gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So something for the body, something spiritual, and something of great worth, which is the gold gift. So that's basically just something they would want. So that is our gift giving, and I talk a little bit more about that in the gift video. So that is our gift giving tradition. The next tradition is our Luke reading tradition. There are 24 chapters in Luke, which works out perfectly to do Luke as a reading up until Christmas. So each day, so if you follow me over on Instagram, you've probably seen the hashtag Luke Christmas Countdown shared by either me or a few other people who have kind of joined in the challenge. And it's just a great thing. Each year we read through a chapter of Luke each day. Now this year we're doing it a little bit different. I'm actually doing it as more my personal study. I do read it out loud some when the kids are around, but we're actually doing an Advent study as a family this year. But I'm carrying on the tradition personally of this Luke reading. So it's been great every year, especially this year because I've been discussing it with some of my really good YouTube mama friends each day, and it has just been wonderful just to hear different little tidbits and perspectives about each chapter of Luke. So it's just a really neat thing to implement each year, and it's a great way to develop those rhythms and routines, even in a busy time of year and leading into the new year. The next tradition that we have is just simple getting together with family. The main one that I can think of is that every Christmas Eve we go to my in-laws' house. That is something that thankfully we will be able to continue this year as well. And I know for a lot of you that this year is going to look very different or already is looking very different just with the way things are. And so whatever that looks like, whether you create a new tradition in that aspect or you still get to do some of your old traditions. Thankfully, we are still able to do this specific tradition because it's just very close family. So we are grateful for that. The last tradition that I'm going to talk about that we do is Christmas lights. So there are a few houses in our area, actually a few neighborhoods that have synchronized Christmas lights. And one of our favorite traditions as a family is after dinner, it's dark outside, of course. We have the kids get dressed in their pajamas and they cozy up in the car. Then we go to Krispy Kreme and get a nice warm box of glazed Krispy Kreme donuts and drive to one of the neighborhoods in our area that has the synchronized Christmas lights. And we sit and we munch on our glazed donuts while we watch the Christmas lights. It's always a lot of fun. So those are some of our family traditions. I would also love to hear what some of your Christmas traditions are. So tell me down in the comments, what are some of your favorite Christmas traditions that you do in your family? As I said, if you would like to see what I got my children this year for Christmas or what's in their stockings, I will link those videos down below. Make sure to check out the playlist to see what these other mamas do for Christmas and also what they got their kids as well. Thank you so much, Christy, for hosting this collab, and I hope that you guys have a very Merry Christmas.